This is our story of LASIK eye surgery in Turkey. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, the clinic we went to is based in the Asian side of Istanbul, Sabiha Gökçen International Airport. This is a really busy airport and passport queues are very long, so I would just say mentally prepare for that. The clinic arranged transportation to the hotel. Might be sharing a taxi. We had one other person with us. So we stayed in the Limbak Eurasia Hotel, which is considered 5-star, but I would call it a 4. I think the thing that really annoyed me the most was the buzzing of the aircon at night, even when it was off. So in the package, the clinic already paid for breakfast, which was nice. They even served fresh juice and it just topped it up every single time there were sensors or something. Now, we didn't realize, but this whole hotel is full of people either waiting for surgery or just received it. So you see people going for eye surgery, hair transplants, rhinoplasty, boob jobs, all of that. Now, the clinic is hidden away in the main hospital. Now, I wasn't able to record everything. We were just waiting for the doctor's approval for the next steps. So the consultation is usually just to see if the person is suitable for the treatment, and luckily wifey was. From my point of view, they were just doing routine checks, like checking for the eyes, how the eye health was. So they use this day to compare if your eyes have improved after surgery. The doctor's given the go-ahead, and just before the surgery, you just pay a certain amount. The surgery cost £1,200 and it included hotels, transport and breakfast. And they make you sign a waiver and understand all of the risks to the surgery. Now, there were a lot of German people, German patients. Many of the staff also spoke German too. This was the final shot of wifey wearing glasses. And now these are the glasses that she's going to have to wear for the next 6 months. After she signed the waiver, it only took about 30 minutes before it was her turn to be called up for the surgery. They were just briefing wifey about the droplets before the surgery, about how it's going to numb the eye. Wifey was also allowed to keep her hijab on for the surgery. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous about this. Thoughts like looking after wifey if she's blind was really running through my mind. We prayed our istikhara, which is a prayer for guidance, and everything went smoothly after that. Now, I wasn't allowed in for the operating theatre, so this is me just waiting and giving wifey some words of comfort. Actually, there were some complications with the eye drops, that it wasn't numbing the eye, and the surgery did take a longer amount of time than usual. Alhamdulillah, for us, it was okay to explain if we felt nervous or had any other worries. At one point, the nurse was holding wifey's hand during the procedure. So wifey's surgery took about 30-40 minutes. The man who got his LASIK done after us only took 20 minutes. So it really depends on how relaxed the patient is. These are the final moments before wifey gets the surgery done. These videos that you can see here are actually being taken by the professional photographer, and I was waiting outside. When wifey told me about the surgery, she said that the scariest part was being able to see everything that was happening and not being able to do anything. At one point, when they cut your eyes, it actually goes blurry and you go blind. Here, the doctor's just making sure that the surgery is done correctly. Now, it takes a couple of days for the eyes to heal. The eyes are very sensitive to light and sensitive to touch and movement. It's very important after the surgery for the first 24 hours to get a good night's sleep and rest the eyes as much as you can. Now, the clinic provided droplets for the eyes. Now, it's very important to apply them and make sure that the eye is looked after well. Now, the eyes are going to be extremely sensitive to the light, so wifey had to cover eyes and make sure that they were protected. Now, for regular eyes, the sun wasn't very strong, but for wifey's eyes, it was really strong. Now, this was the critical part of resting the eyes and making sure that the curtains are closed completely. This is wifey and me after 12 hours of sleeping in the darkness of the room. Now, the next day, there's another checkup appointment. Again, I'm not allowed in certain rooms, but I got the feeling that wifey was in capable hands. So now we're going back to the optician's room and making sure that wifey has clear vision. She did get one of the letters wrong at the bottom. We're having a final couple of checks. These staff were very friendly and helped us out a lot. Now, I couldn't hear what was being said by these two, but the doctor at least was able to converse in English and explain things very clearly. Wifey's passed the check and now she's upgraded to these Ray-Ban glasses, which she needs to wear for the next 6 months. In terms of the procedure, it was very simple and very quick. The biggest problem for the surgery is anxiety and how you deal with it. Let us know if you have any questions or thoughts about this. And